Jamaica's 400-meter queens, Nickisha Pryce Stacey-Ann Williams, and Junelle Bromfield all make it safely through to the women's semi-finals at the Paris Olympic Games. Plus, we discuss the top contenders for the 400-meter event. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel if this is your first time here. Thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, first up, let me just say, these are the Paris Olympic Games. The Olympic Committee does not play. I cannot show you any clips or videos from the actual races. Immediately I will get a strike. If I get 3 strikes, I will no longer have a YouTube channel. You will notice across YouTube, you see no one showing these actual races unless they are sponsors, etc. So let's talk about the remarkable Nickisha Pryce Stacey-Ann Williams and Junelle Bromfield, as well as our deep analysis of what we think will happen in the women's 400 meters at the Paris Olympic Games. Now, all 3 of our young ladies are queens in the 400 meters, including Nickisha Pryce, this young lady Stacey-Ann Williams, and Junelle Bromfield have all qualified for the semi-finals, and the truth is they all looked good. I was very impressed with Nickisha Pryce, and we will talk about Junelle Bromfield in a minute. Now, many of you may or may not know, but Jamaica's Nickisha Pryce is the fastest woman in the world this year for the 2024 season, and in fact she's having the season of her life. She has lowered her personal best in the women's 400 meters by my count 4 times since the beginning of the year, breaking the Jamaican national record twice, breaking the record that she set with her current time, which she ran at the London Diamond League against the second fastest 400-meter runner for the entire 2024 season, who is Poland's Kaczmarek. Pryce set a new national record of 48.57 at these London Diamond Leagues, as well as a new personal best. Nickisha Pryce was up in heat number 1 in this morning's session and won her heat quite comfortably in a measured display of the mastery of the 400 meters, to be frank with you. The very petite Jamaican won this one in an easy 50.02 seconds ahead of Great Britain's Nielsen, who came second in 50.36, with Jaeger coming third in 50.39 seconds. All 3 ladies advanced to the semi-finals. Now, Pryce was very measured in this run, running out of lane number 8. She led from the very beginning of the race to the end and was in complete control throughout. Really understanding her body, understanding how to run a 400 meters. Every time I see her run, she's so tiny, I'm amazed that she has all this strength and stamina. But as you can see in these clips, she was in complete control throughout the entire race. Very measured race, and proved that she knows how to run rounds. Remember, in the collegiate scene and Jamaica, she has been running rounds for years. Really, I felt good watching her run in heat number 1. She looks as if she's ready to do some real damage. Quick correction, Nickisha Pryce was in heat number 2. Now, Stacey-Ann Williams was up in heat number 1 against one of the favorites, Nazir, who seems to be rounding into good form herself. Nazir won heat number 2 in a time of 49.91, with Stacey-Ann Williams running 50.16, a season's best, which is a really, really good sign. Milos came third in 50.54, a personal best. Now, Williams seems to be rounding into form at the right time to lay down a personal best now. Hopefully she will continue to do this throughout. Nazir, as we anticipated, ran a solid race. By the time they came off the last 100 meters, as you can see here, it was clear they had Stacey-Ann Williams and Nazir had separated themselves from everyone else. Nazir was dominant in this run. Stacey-Ann Williams was measured. I think both of these ladies looked really, really good, and like I said, a season's best 50.16 this is a good time to be rounding into her best form. So I'm thinking that, although this is highly competitive, Williams looked good. Nazir really looks good. Now, Junelle Bromfield faced off against Alexis Holmes, one of my favorite 400-meter runners from the United States, and this young lady, Rashida Adeleke of Ireland, one of the best out there, silver medalist in the European World Championships at this event. Bromfield ran out of lane number 8. Holmes was right beside her in lane number 7, and Rashida Adeleke was in lane number 5. Adeleke, I believe, did what we anticipated her doing. She was in full command of this race throughout. Holmes ran a measured, very smart race. Holmes should never be underestimated. I really think she's an incredible 400-meter runner, and she's only going to get better. But as you can see here, Bromfield really impressed me because she pressed in that last 30 meters and was able, as you can see right here, to become the third qualifier. Bromfield, I thought, looked really good, but of course, Adeleke and Holmes are two possible medalists, particularly Adeleke of Ireland. Okay. So the fastest qualifiers going into the semifinals are Paulino with 49.42. Amber Anning of Great Britain, who looked really good. Former teammate of Nickisha Pryce, who ran 49.68. Nazir looked good, 49.91. Klaver of Netherlands did what we anticipated, 49.96. Kasmerick, 49.98. And then Jamaica's Nickisha Pryce, sixth fastest time, 50.02. Adeleke, Rashida Adeleke, 50.09, seventh fastest, and Jamaica's Stacey-Ann Williams, 50.16. Holmes, 50.359, and Nielsen of Great Britain, 50.36. Those are the top 10. Junelle Bromfield's time of 51.36 makes her the 25th fastest qualifier. Now, let's talk about the dangers to Nickisha Pryce and our fellow Jamaican queens. Nazir really impressed and looked really, really good, as did this young lady, Rashida Adeleke. Very measured run. Amber Anning looked really dangerous to me because remember, Amber Anning, they know each other. They've ran against each other for quite some time. She won Heat 3. Kasmerick won Heat 4 in that 49.98. But Paulino, to me, looked really dangerous. That 49.42 and the manner in which she ran, wow, Paulina really looks like the top threat going in to Nickisha Pryce. We can't take her lightly. We know that Paulina is dangerous. Now, let's talk about our Jamaican queens. Junelle Bromfield, I'm very proud of her. She really made a mad dash and made sure that she made that top 3. She looked good. I believe this is her first individual event representing the island of Jamaica. She has made many relay teams. Very, very, very proud of this young lady. She might have been inspired by Noel, her other half, last night. But she was solid. Will she make it through to the finals? I don't think she will, to be very frank. It's going to be really tough based on what I just saw. The top 10 women look they're all on fire. Stacey-Ann Williams. Now, for Stacey-Ann Williams to podium, it's not impossible, people, but it's unlikely, because she just ran her season's best of 50.16, and I'm telling you, this race, whoever wins is going to be running 48.50. I'm telling you, that's what's going to win this. 48.50, between 48.50 and 48.70, and it might even be faster. I'm not sure but I do believe Stacey-Ann Williams will be able to make the finals. The thing, however, is that she seems to be peaking. So if she's peaking now, if she can hit that sub 50, she may be a factor going into the finals. But realistically, based on what I just saw, I can't see her on the podium. I'm sorry. I love her now, but we just have to talk straight. I can't see her on the podium. I normally love Stacey-Ann Williams. I think maybe in another time, another year. But if she's managing to peak now, we've seen this happen. If she has to hit a sub 50 throughout this series. So between now and the finals, she must run sub 50 or she will have no chance. Nickisha Pryce. What I saw from Nickisha Pryce was measured for a very young lady, very small in stature, very controlled race. She's just managing her rounds. I've seen her do this before, NCAAs, SECs. She's really good at managing her rounds. She understands her body. She understands that 400-meter trajectory. And she's not intimidated by anyone there. And let's face it, as I said, she has lowered her PB significantly, about at least 3 to 4 times this year. And at the London Diamond League, when she further lowered her PB to another world lead, running that 48.57. I really want you all to understand that that's crazy fast. That's a really fast time. Now, I'm not saying that the other women are not capable of doing it. I think Paulina is definitely capable of doing it. Not sure about Nazir. Not sure about Adeleke. I think Adeleke does have it in her legs. Amber Adding, not sure. But Paulina, possibly Nazir if she's coming back into her original kind of form. But what I'm seeing is the semis are going to be fire. They're going to be fire. But I'm not concerned about Nickisha Pryce. I believe she will go through to the finals fairly easily. However, you all know that I've been talking about Nickisha Pryce for about a year and a half now. I'm a huge fan of this young lady. And I've said that I believe she can take the gold. I'm sure she'll get a medal, but I also said I think she can take the gold. I'm sticking to that, but it's going to be a battle because what I see from Paulina, Adeleke, they're here to work. And the thing is, Amber Anning knows Nickisha Pryce. They train together. So this is not going to be a walk in the park for anyone. This is going to be a heck of a race, and it may turn out to be one of the fastest 400 meters we have ever witnessed amongst women, because you just saw, just the heats should tell you the amount of sub 50s you just saw. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.